It's Ellie. Aria loves Ezra. That's my username. So today was a very stressful day at work. Like, there was nobody, and it was really annoying. But there's this super cute guy that walked in. He looked like my husband, except, well, actually, like, super hot. I mean, my husband's super hot, but he just reminded me of him. He walked into the bar, and I was like, I'm so gonna be his waitress. And I asked him, I was like, hi, what can I get for you to drink? And I was actually taking care of another customer next to him, and I told him how he should come to our restaurant better than the other location. He's like, yeah, it depends on the service. So I was giving him good service, but he noticed that I was flirting with a guy. He was like a tall, blonde, I think his eyes were blue, maybe green, but he's super like tall and had super sexy clothes on, and he was wearing like an Aeropostale long sleeve shirt that was super cute with jeans and some sexy shoes, all like his hair all done and everything. And he's like, I'd like to try your special, and I gave him the special for the drink, and I asked him if he'd been there before, and he said no, so I was like, oh, welcome, and I was very flirtatious with him because he was so hot. And the other guy noticed, he's like talking to me, he's like, oh, well, I think I'm gonna go to the other location instead. And I asked him, I was like, why, what's wrong? He's like, well, I see the difference. Okay, I can tell the difference. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I just think that the other location would be like a more ideal. And I was like, what are you talking about? I don't see the difference. And the owner was sitting next to him. And I was like, Don Pepe, because that's the owner's name. Can you see a difference? Am I being totally different? He's like, I don't know what he's talking about. I was like, I'm giving you good service. I'm staying here at the bar talking to you and like giving you beers. Just because I'm flirting with the other guy doesn't mean like I'm gonna flirt with you. I mean, he's not that cute for me to flirt with him. The guy who walked in was like hot. So like he got a phone call as soon as like he walked in. He got a phone call, and it was his girlfriend, from what I assumed because of the way he was talking to her. He was very upsetting. He was like, well, I'm at the bar drinking, and I'm gonna guess he was arguing with her because she was like, no, you're not, because his response was, well, if you don't believe me, come check. So I like talked to him after the night like had begun, like couple of minutes, like 20 minutes later. I asked him, I was like, so, having a rough night, aren't you? He's like, why do you say that? And I told him about the call, and he's like, oh yeah, that's a long story. She has trust issues. I was like, oh, okay. And so, right after he's done eating, not even after he's done eating, actually, like, right before he's done eating, here comes this big girl with two really beautiful kids. Beautiful, beautiful kids. Like, gorgeous kids. The most beautiful kids I've ever seen. Like, they were really pretty kids. And into the bar with the kids. And I look, and she's talking to him. I was like, oh, no, she didn't. And the other guy that said I wasn't giving him good service, he had a smirk on his face, kind of thinking like, oh, why are you flirting with him? He has kids and all that. So I was like, I don't care, you're still hot, whatever. So I kept talking to him after she left, and after I kept it normal. I didn't change my attitude just because his girlfriend walked in. I was just kind of like, dang, because he told her, if you don't believe me, come check, and she just walked in with her. Like, I was like, dang, the girl really got trust issues. If you're gonna walk into your men's restaurant, having him, while he's trying to have dinner alone, trying to like cool down, you're gonna walk in and check up on him, that's when you really have trust issues. Are you chewing my hair? Wow, this puppy's crazy. Mama loves you. Kisses. Yes. Okay. I don't want to give you a French kiss, dude. Mommy loves you, but not that much. So I told him, I was like, wow, your kids are beautiful. So then he went on about how things were rough for 2 years. That he's really only staying because of the kids, because he's really tired of her jealousy and stuff. And I'm like, wow, I've been there and I've done that. Like, not really been there, done that, but kind of like, I understand his point of view, because I've lived through that, but I was the one being, like, jealous type, and I stopped, but, I've been through that, so I was like, oh, okay, because he said if the kids weren't involved, he would have already been gone back to Louisville, Kentucky. So I was like, well, that sucks, whatever. He was super hot. He was really nice. I never catched his name. But all the waitresses were making fun of me because when I flirt, everybody knows I flirt. Like, everybody knows. I don't hide it. I go all out. I let you know. I let you know the way I act. Like, you will tell. You could tell right away. Like, and I think that's bad because they were all messing with me like, oh my god, seriously? And it got really annoying because they messed with me for the whole night just because of him. So, and then there's this other customer. I'm not even going to go into that because I'm not going to go into that. Nope. Nope. Alright then. Well, I just wanted to tell you the story. Oh, the owner's wife, she was like, oh my gosh, you have so many guys lined up for you, like literally trying to get your number. And I told her, I was like, where are those people? I don't see them. What are you talking about? She's like, well, yeah, I mean, you have customers always coming here asking for you ever since you became, separated. I was like, that's not my fault. I'm working it. That doesn't mean, it made me realize that I got it going on. I'm foxy. I can be foxy. So, yeah. Made me realize that if I wanted to, I could have a really hot guy who could take care of me better than I expected him to. And, work at the relationship like I've been working. Still keep everything the same, the way I was with my husband, but have him treat me better than what my husband did, because he left me. So today it made me realize that, yeah, you know what, I could find someone that is a man enough to have me in his life, because I actually talked to the owner of the restaurant, and I told him, I was like, so what do you think about, we were talking about my husband, and his exact words were like, you're too much of a woman for him. He does not deserve you. You could do so much better. So, to all the guys out there that broke my heart, y'all be sorry. Like, seriously. Because I give everything, and all I get is broken hearts in the end. So, yeah. I just want to make this video to let everybody know that I do have confidence. I think I'm hot. I'm not being, like, obnoxious or anything. Sometimes I have my faults. Like, I feel like I don't look good sometimes. I put myself down sometimes. But deep down inside, I know I have it going on, and I can own it. And if you don't like that, and if you think it's too much, or you get, like, tired of me, I'll just find someone better, someone who can handle me. So that's what I wanted to say. Peace.